Yeah, I'm not impressed with myself. Like the cold my hands hurt because of being frostbit, right, when it gets below 45. Like riding a bike to work the other morning when it was 37.
Jesus, you rode that day?
Oh, yeah, 37 at 8 o'clock. I was like, oh. But it was like no wind. And then the wind picked up later.
Yeah.
But it was warmer,
fucked.
but still. My hands hurt. But when it comes to riding, that makes all my pains and aches and mental, everything go away.
Mental,
You know what I mean? Just everything.
You can't be unhappy on a bike.
No.
It's just not possible.
No. It's like,
just zen. It's just so zen, yeah.
But anyhow.
Welcome to Bourbon Idiots, the podcast that ditches the snobby talk to tell you straight if this stuff is worth your time and money, bringing you good conversation, hopefully better bourbon. I'm Jeremy, that's Phil. Today we're going to revisit Weller Antique 107, flashback to our Poor Man's Pappy episode. How you doing, Phil?
Good. Yeah, this is an episode that you could call redemption.
That's a word for it. So I'm going to insert the flashback here. Here's the whoosh sound effect. Are you serious? Are you getting a funky from 107? Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I'm so confused. I can't.
Oh, that's not good.
Exactly. That's what does it.
It's not pleasant. It's like dish soap.
Was thinking wet dishcloth.
Yeah. Yes. And when we made our Poor Man's Pappy, and Poor Man Pappy it's 107 and 12, I believe. 2 to 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we compared it to Prudent Pappy, which was the Makers and the Larceny, and to Straight Pappy. And when we got to tasting the Poor Man's Pappy, it was just dirty dishcloth smell. And then we determined it was this bottle of 107, which is this one I've marked with X's on it, that I got from Wooden Cork online. So no telling.
That was the one Rebecca opened.
Yeah. Oh, no. She opened a 12.
Oh.
Because it was a twist cap, and these aren't twist caps.
Same episode?
Yeah. All
Is
smell.
this open?
Yeah, go for it.
It was not open.
Which one's that?
It is now.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out if it was the 107 or the 12. And I forgot I killed the 12 to make the Prudent.
Right.
Or the Poor Man, sorry. And then she ripped open a new one. We got another, so our local liquor stores had an allocation. And we got new 107, tried it, and we didn't notice any type of dirty dish towel smell. So really we're going to talk about skunked bourbon today.
Oh, well, shit. You should have said something. I'd have brought my E.H. Taylor.
Oh, god damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, Phil got a skunked bottle of Taylor. And that one's even in like a cart, like, I don't know, I dare not call it insulated, but it's in a tube. Like, there's even more.
So I don't know if it was the heads or the tails, but it wasn't the.
It was not good.
Good point.
Yeah, we've never. Taylor small batch is pretty consistent. Considering, it's blended, this, that, and the other. That bottle was bad. That was just. So,
and I'd like to apologize to Bruzel because we made comment. One of his favorites, and I think it was his wife's favorite too, is the Antique 107. Yeah, and then we did this newer bottle, and it was unlike the other bottle to where we were like, damn, this is pretty good.
Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's call it the stanky one here in the Glencairn. Pour as much of this, because if you don't want to drink it, fuck it, we'll dump it out, because it sucks.
It's alcohol abuse.
Well, sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Yeah.
The good one will be in the Kenzie glass. This means we might have to do Poor Man's Pappy again.
Yeah, because it got a bad rep last time.
Yep. So the skunked one should be the curvier Glencairn glass. And then the regular one, it's the Kenzie glass, should be the newer bottle.
Already.
Holy crap.
Already.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah, right off the bat, the nose. So yeah, you can get skunked bourbon. I don't know if it's temperatures, probably temperature.
I think it's more the beginning of where, like I said, the heads and the tails.
Oh, the barrel?
Yeah, like when they do a barrel, that most people that know the yield of a barrel, well, they don't know the yield, but they get into the habit. and it'll be like so many quarts per whatever would be the heads. And then when they get to that, say the 12th quart, they start keeping that as what they're going to bottle.
But
And
don't
they know
dump the
they
whole
can
thing?
get so much.
Don't they just dump the whole barrel? I mean, we were at BT, and they just drill out the cork, and the whole thing dumps out.
Oh,
So
I
how do
was
you?
looking at
I mean, I get
for
what you're saying.
moonshine. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
distilling and making an alcohol. Not this is before you put it in the barrel.
And yeah, you don't make people go blind.
This is during the distillation, not
Right.
taking it out of the barrel. So I think we had that
Oh, I see
bottle
what you're
had the
saying.
barrel that had more heads or more tails in it,
Okay, I got you.
That just-
Maybe. But
or it, maybe the dude got high and didn't distill it the second time. I don't know.
But like I totally get what you're saying, and it could happen at the distillery. I'm trusting they have some type of quality control, and it left the distillery okay. So what can happen to it after it's left the distillery? Did it sit in a warehouse? Did it go on a UPS truck and then a FedEx truck and then was it in different where temperatures were up down? That can't be good either.
Yeah, but I don't think I want to say this. I don't think you can fuck it up at the barrel point to the bottle point and then out. You know what I mean? Like if you let it sit in a bottle in the sun will take the color out. Like if you got a dark bourbon and it sits in the sun,
Really?
it turns clear over time. The color comes out of it. Same with like Coke, Cola, the caramel added, whatever, it turns clear.
Huh.
I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No, I haven't.
But I don't think it was from the barrel to the bottling that ruined the flavor. I think it was more of the distillation before it went into the barrel.
God, the nose is just.
What's that song? Till I got high, till I got high, till I got high.
You had a bad day.
Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
He's going for it. Yeah, the nose is still musty and
Yeah, I don't get the washcloth aroma like we did initially. It's still like it's almost like a higher proof point. I wish we had a not hydrometer, but
It's not as bad as I remember it. Maybe, I mean, now that, wow, maybe the neck pour is where it all was, but it's still not great. It's got a bad aftertaste.
it's almost like the E.H. Taylor. It's medicinal, like or like hand sanitizer. Not quite like hand sanitizer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you got that.
Like, there's a little zing of good flavor, but then the rest of it is just musty, dirty. Oh,
I'm going back to Jack. Sorry.
palate cleansing with Jack again.
Well, that way I know I can compare the two.
Clearly. I think we have to talk. So we're recording. It's about the beginning of April. I'm trying to get a hold. Did you hear about this Costco bourbon?
Like a barrel purchase or whatever.
It's
Oh yeah,
with the hot dog
They're
on the
not-
label.
no, didn't see that one.
Oh, they did a Costco bourbon. It's got their hot dog, like the hot dog and a Coke for $2.50 or $1.50 or whatever it is. It's on the top of the label. It's going for like $600 a bottle on the secondary. Yeah, because it's not every Costco. First off, they were only seeing it at Costco's in the DC area. I think it's branching out, but yeah, everybody, because it just looks goddamn hilarious.
Smells so much better.
So much better.
I mean, you still get the oakiness in this.
It's got
The
some.
tannins. Maybe it was bad oak. I don't know. I wouldn't think the flood would have anything to do with it.
If we got this before the flood,
Oh, yeah.
we did
Then there's that.
we did that poor man's Pappy before the flooding. If anything, this would be the flood affected
Right.
bottle.
But on the nose of this one, there's like nothing bad.
It's just sweetness, a little bit, maybe a little cinnamon. That's good.
Yeah, I get a hint of cinnamon.
Weird finish though.
Maybe it's maybe it was a bad oak.
So yeah, you can get. Wow, we got to go back and do.
I don't know. Like I drink a lot of Jack, and Jack uses the same oak barrels,
Yeah,
and even Evan Williams and McKenna. We've never had a bad bottle of any other.
knock on wood. Yeah, we've never had a bottle. This one. It's gonna be really hard to see. This one has that little tiny in gold, that CACRV. Mm-hmm. Like it has I think it's like Iowa Redemption, Vermont Redemption, and then it says CACRV, and that it stands out. It's like gold print versus the
Except for
regular.
California and
Yeah, but this one doesn't have it.
nope.
Is that a bootleg bottle?
Yeah, but it's got the markings on the.
Everything else is the same.
Yeah, it's got the imprint which I think we even pointed out when you were looking at it the first time.
Yeah, it's got the laser etching, which...
That one's a little different. It's harder to find, but it's still there.
Yeah, this one's on here. And it says... Yeah, and on the laser etching, it's got the L26. So, it's bottled in 2026. And it's got the CACRV laser etched on the bottom, too. Shit, I shouldn't have slammed it there. Yeah, in the big...
Dude, you're making me look at it. Hey, Luna, hold this for me. Yeah, I see it. I mean, I can't read the letters, but I see that
it's way
different.
bigger than the... Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a 26 bottle. This is a 24.
So what happened in 24?
I don't know. Bad bottle. To talk a little bit about, so Weller 107, 100% proof, obviously, allocated usually. MSRP 50 to 60. Weller hype it's the same mash bill as Pappy. So, same mash bill, same barrels, same warehouses. They just go in at some point and cherry pick out the ones that are better to then age longer to become Pappy. I don't think this is as sweet, though. I mean, they're all wheated, so...
Well, now we're comparing this to Pappy?
Well, just as a wheated bourbon, I don't think it's overly sweet. I think
No.
Weller 12
not on
is
the taste.
super sweet.
On the nose.
I agree. It's a sweeter nose than taste. The taste is like a little sweet up front, then I get the wood in the middle. Kind of a nutty. I lost that cinnamon taste I got on the first swig.
That was a little taste.
Yeah.
You got to do a little taste. You get more.
All right, let's go back to the shitty one because I hate myself.
Do I have to? Yeah,
It's so much worse after having the good. It's even dry at the end.
Yeah, I get more dryness out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's our taste buds just going into like WTF mode.
Maybe. Yeah, something happened to this bottle. I don't know. I don't know if Phil is right and it happened at the distillery. I don't know if it happened in shipping. And then same with that Taylor you got.
I don't know, man. As a kid, we had bottles hidden out in the elements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And none of that got skunked. Now, beer, on the other hand, would get skunked from the heat and whatever.
Yeah.
But never had an issue. Well, we drank a whole lot of bourbon, so.
Did you bury it? We would, well, not, we would kind of bury it just so nobody will wander across it and steal your shit. That's what we would do up in New York State. You go out in the woods.
Beer or bourbon? Beer?
Beer. We never got a hold of bourbon when it was, you got to hide at age. You'd go out in the woods and you'd hide your beer and you would often find porn. Forest porn was a thing where I grew up.
What's the magazine?
It wasn't it was a smutty book.
Oh.
You'd go out and find, I don't know what. And it was not sexy in any way, shape, or form. It was just funny as shit. But we found this book in a Ziploc bag just out in the woods. So I guess you go hide your porn and you hide your alcohol out in the woods. And we were hiding beer and we found a smutty book. And then I talked to other people about it and they would find
Were the books like this tall, maybe this wide? They were like
the normal.
Oh, like
yeah.
Like not like a magazine. Where,
No, like a chapter book.
Yeah, like
Yeah. And then I talked to
remember
friends
seeing
about
them.
like my hometown was the
had stories in it more than pictures.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There were no pictures.
Yeah.
My hometown, there was 3 middle schools that then went to 1 high school. My middle school, we would find those books. And then we went to high school and tell them the story. They would find like hustlers in their part of town. So right. I guess like they weren't big readers, maybe. But yeah, you would say, oh yeah, we found forest porn too. Like it was the thing to go.
Forest porn.
It was called, we called it
yeah,
forest porn. Like, go out in the woods and hide your beer and find some porn. When I say bury it, like it's not like going out there with a shovel, but you like use your foot and kick a hole or just find a bunch of brush and leaves and shit. And then like
under the leaves. Yeah.
Yeah, like that tree trunk was the one you'd go to. And sometimes you'd lose it. You go back out there later to try to find it. Like, fuck, which tree was it?
Now, the funniest thing we ever did was we were fishing and hiking and doing whatever, and we were following the railroad tracks, but up over cliffs and through the woods and whatever. And we found like a 6-pack of beer. So one of my buddies decided, well, shit, can't let this go to waste.
How faded was the label?
I have no idea how old this beer was, but he drank all 6.
Oh.
We had to carry him home.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it was just 6 hot beers that are,
oh,
what do you want to call it, skunked?
Oh, yeah, skunked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
probably rotten. You'd probably.
I don't know. He never got sick, but yeah, he couldn't walk straight.
Oh, you had this. You finished the shitty one?
Yeah, I'm not impressed with myself. I tried. Like, I figured maybe a bigger swig, like the smaller ones. You
got a big swig?
It didn't make it any better. Like this one, a small sip. We got like cinnamon and different notes.
I got you.
The bigger one, it was still enjoyable, but we got different characters from it. That one is. The more you drink, the worse it gets.
I appreciate your scientific method, but the more you drink, it just.
Yeah, it's more bad.
To me, the bad came later. It just.
Yeah, but I held it in my mouth for a while, like trying. I was being hopeful. I'm optimistic.
That's just ass. All right, let me try. Fucking.
We need to write Buffalo Trace Sazerac. Let's go to the top. Sazerac.
Right to the top. Oh my god.
They
So
have a lot of products, but
Sazerac has a ton of
yeah.
shit.
But I'm saying the more we get into this, the more shit we find.
God, water doesn't even help. What is this poison?
That's why I don't drink water.
Oh yeah, you got Jack. So I mean, I don't know. Normally we give ratings, but I don't know if we should.
No, let's rate the new bottle.
When we put it on. Yeah, it's not fair.
And we'll go by memory. We won't compare it to that other bottle.
God. Okay, that's fair. So yes, this is a Weller 107 episode with a throwback to our Prudent Pappy episode. And so we're going to rate Weller 107, which I don't think we did a Weller Rainbow episode too. I don't think we included the 107 because we knew this one was shit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Green.
We did have the 107 on the table, and we talked
Yeah.
about it, but we didn't.
We didn't taste it because we knew this bottle was tampered with, or who knows what the fuck happened to it. So yeah, based on just regular 107 here on Bourbon Idiots, we don't use scores because we don't do math. Instead, we do 2 yes, no, maybes, one on just the juice and one factoring the squeeze. Just on 107 itself in the bottle, Professor Phil.
Yes,
Yeah, really?
the new 107. the antique.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
this-
yeah,
I'm
I would-
willing to drop this on the ground.
I can't say it's one of my favorite, but with Bruzel's comment and whatever, and shout out to Bruzel. Yeah, if you can find it, get it. And I hope you don't get a bad bottle, but it's pretty good.
I give it a maybe. It's a thank you, Luna, because I'm sure the click clacking the whole episode is gonna be great. I give it a maybe. Like, to me, it's not bad. It's not great. It's literally right in the middle. Not a great example of a weeded. Is not a great example of a non-weeded. There's no age statement, so it's probably like a 5-year or around there. Like, if you gave me that blind at a bar, I'd be like, okay. I don't think I'd reorder it. So to me, just the juice is a maybe.
Yeah, because again, I think it's still a yes, but it doesn't have any like real flavor profiles or anything like that. It's not something that you sip and go like, wow. I get all kinds of stages and flavors and whatnot. But it is a very smooth, for being a 107 proof.
That's a good point.
It's smooth.
Yeah, for being above bottle and
Semi-sweet.
bond. Yeah, but there's nothing. It's not super complex. So for the taste, it's a maybe. So based on the squeeze, retail say like 55, secondary like 100, allocated. Like it's not often you walk into a store and see any Weller that's not green. And this one I would say is like, if I had to put them in order of rarity, it's probably green, red. Ooh.
White goes first, don't it?
White's probably the most rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, you're going from the bottom.
yeah.
Okay.
Green, then red. Probably the 12, the black is next,
Yeah.
and then blue, full proof, orange, single barrel, and then CYPB. The white is the
Yeah,
red.
all I see is the green.
Yeah, you can see green all the time. This one is probably the second most frequent one you're going to find, but still factoring the squeeze.
Yeah, because there's other stuff out there.
I would say no.
For
I'd
less
say
than
pass
50.
on it. Yeah, less than 50. And secondary, no. I would say no, factor in the squeeze.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Wow, so you're yes, but no.
Yeah, I think yes if you can find it and you want to add it to your collection, so you got like one of each bottle. If you don't get a bad bottle, which
Yeah.
we don't know until you buy it, you know what I mean?
Shit.
Don't buy nothing in 24. Get something.
Yeah, apparently
2026.
skip 24. My God, I wouldn't risk it. But shit, 26 Taylor had a bad bottle.
That's another episode.
Wow. So, yeah, that's us comparing a skunked bottle of clearly skunked.
Yeah,
Or
clearly
s-
something wrong with
something.
it. Something.
Something's wrong with it compared to a newer bottle of Antique 107. Any closing comments?
No, I'm still a fan. I like Buffalo Trace products.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not bashing Buffalo Trace. We just had couple of bottles of unsatisfactory tastings.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's one bad apple shouldn't spoil the crop.
Right.
It's not going to stop me from buying like Weller. I like Weller Full Proof. Weller 12. Honestly, it used to be like in my top 3, 5, whatever. It's starting to taste super sweet to me, but any like Weller Full Proof and those are probably still in my upper. I'm not going to not get Weller because this one bottle was bad. It's like you don't like stop going
Yeah,
to
look where we're at. We found better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we went back to it. It's like you don't stop going to your favorite restaurant because you have one bad meal. Like, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, you don't get divorced because of one bad day.
Wow. Well, I made a really bad face, but you're totally you're totally right. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Or you don't quit your job over
oh yeah,
one bad day.
definitely,
Yeah. This guy had a bad day at his job.
because he got high. I'm telling you, it has to be human error that made this.
It's
I don't think the processes were broken. I think it was a personal mistake. Like somebody made a mistake.
whatever it is in the distillery, in the transit, who knows?
Yeah, let's put a poll out there. Anybody that's had a bad bottle,
Yeah.
a bad bottle of Antique 107,
Or anything.
post a comment. Let's see. Let's track it down.
Yeah, if you've got like a go-to, this is like your daily drinker, but you've got a bad bottle. Was it? I mean, this is like you said, Sazerac Buffalo Trace. What about Brown Foreman? What about is maybe one distillery more
What about Jack
prone?
Daniels?
Yeah, Brown Foreman.
Right.
They have huge batches. Like, how often do you get like a weird number 7? Never.
No, I've never had a bad bottle of 107.
Yeah. So is that a?
I mean, they've can't say they've changed it. Like I'm not old enough to know that they changed it. Like the proofing and whatever changed, like from the prohibition and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you haven't been
I'm not
drinking
that
since
old.
Prohibition.
Right. But still, you know.
Gotcha.
And then people that mix it would never know. I don't think. Now this isn't a mixer. I'm talking about Jack. You know, with Jack and Cokes and whatever, you would never know if it was a bad bottle if all you did was
Oh
mix it.
yeah, God! If you had to taste if you're a bartender and you had to taste every single drink you mix, you wouldn't survive. There's
I've
no
had
way.
a few bartenders like that, and they didn't.
They don't
They
survive.
didn't last long. Yeah.
I got a new sign off. I'm gonna try. I fed it into AI.
Oh, geez.
We're gonna talk about. Okay, we got an AI thing. I want you to in the next episode. So this is okay. Here we go. Thanks for joining us for this round of nonsense. It's proof that you don't need a palate to have a podcast. Every village needs an idiot, but we require extra supervision. So join our growing village by hitting subscribe and telling your friends about this.
Yeah. And we do not have the supervision tonight.
No, the wives are away on a work trip. We are unsupervised. We're still gonna eat. We're gonna eat. We'll be fine. So thank you. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah. I'm not impressed with myself.
Let's go into the beginning of the episode. I'm not impressed with myself. Baby Jesus, I've made bad choices. Forgive me for I have sinned against myself.
Luna, you driving me home?
Shit. Jesus. I'll follow you.